This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
This is episode 629 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast for September 17th, 2024. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's show. We've got a good one for you, I do believe. I can't do it by myself. I have with me my right-hand man. Couldn't do it without him. Chris.
Hey, how did I know that was coming?
Hey, what's up?
And then we've got Lee.
Hello, everyone.
I like that. That was good.
Everyone knew what was coming. If you didn't know that's what she was going to say, then you haven't been listening long enough.
You're a new listener, basically.
Yeah.
And welcome.
Yeah. No,
Michelle's
Michelle.
not here because she's a volleyball. Apparently, the kids do sports.
She's a volleyball?
Is it volleyball?
Volleyball.
Interesting.
Yes, Chris has been doing volleyball.
Oh, okay. I must have misread. Yes, so Michelle's off enjoying that.
I don't know whether she's enjoying it. She's doing it.
Being a volleyball mum.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How is everyone?
Well, so I'm gonna butt in here. So we've talked about it on the show, but we have an actual announcement. A fourth member of the show is joining us. He's currently in the other room, but he will be joining us at some point in the future. Chris, you are now a father.
I am. I am.
That's
what they say.
That's the voice of a new father.
We are almost a week in, and honest to God, Alexa and I still look at each other. We're like, it still hasn't settled in. Like, that's that we have that now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Big news.
He's amazing. His name is Lucas. I'm enthralled by him. I love him to death. We love him to death.
I should hope you do.
Yeah.
Just
I
remember.
even whispered to him the other night, I'm like, I can't wait to take you to university.
That's what it is. You're going to love Halloween Horror Nights in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris is going to be that parent that everyone in the pass holder group complains about. I saw a bald guy taking his newborn through Insidious last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Big changes.
Yeah.
We were, to pull the curtain back a little bit, we've just been talking over the last few days on whether or not I'd make the show. And I was like, I'd love to. I just have to see if the body will be awake at that time to have enough energy to do so, which I am. Here I am. I'll probably crash in an hour and a half or so. We'll see. But yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait for you guys to meet him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's, his fairy godmother is Tracy. So.
Yes. Doting fairy godmother.
Congratulations.
Yes. Huge congratulations.
Yes.
Thank
you. You know how happy we are for you.
I know. And it's so many people in, not just you guys as well, but, obviously we've made a lot of friends in the Producers Club and just doing this podcast. And some of us have gotten very close as well. Mm-hmm. But there's, been a lot of people, reaching out. I don't think I haven't posted in the Producers Club about it just because I've been a little in the trenches, but so many people reaching out to us and congratulating us. And it's just been amazing and wonderful. And speaking of producers, Nicole Hunter as well had a baby recently on the 21st of August. So shout out to Nicole as well.
Everyone's dropping them. Like Kayla, they've just adopted from Taste of Universal, yours.
Yeah.
And we also had a baby announcement recently.
Yes, we did.
With
Julian.
God's Pocket herself, Jill and Steven. They are having a baby girl. So little Noah's going to be a big brother to a little sister.
Yay.
So
Yay.
Look, we're going to have to spawn off kids of UUOP. So
yeah. Hey, I have actually suggested this podcast.
Someone's going to have to take over this thing at some point when I've had enough.
So this mean all the little ones are UUOP, our UUO podlings?
Maybe.
Oh my God. I need that on a shirt.
Yeah, on a little baby onesie.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Right, we could talk baby all night.
But that's not why we're here.
That's
if
not why we're here.
This is the first time you've listened to this show, I do apologise. But
no, don't apologise.
I don't apologise.
We're having a family moment.
This isn't normal. We don't normally talk babies.
No, but we celebrate things.
We do.
Because
so
we're a family.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just don't think this is like, this is a Universal podcast and they're talking about babies. What the...
It's also, Alexa doesn't normally pop out babies, so this is the only reason why we're bringing this up.
Exactly.
My wife, by the way.
Yes. Right, we are going to kick off with a birthday, like we do, Producers Club birthday. This is a belated one, because the birthday boy joined just after his birthday, I believe.
He joined just before his birthday, which would have been on the last show, but we'd already recorded that show, so it couldn't be on that one, so it had to be on this one.
Right, okay, so it's a slightly belated one. So September the 14th was the lovely, I really like this guy, it was Adam Phillips' birthday. Happy birthday, buddy!
Happy birthday, Adam!
Happy birthday, Adam!
Yeah, glad we got to wish him happy birthday. If you want your birthday shout out, it's the best way to say it, and you also like things like bonus episodes and other things, to be quite honest, there's lots of other things.
Giveaways, our awesome Facebook group, tons of stuff.
Lives.
We haven't done any of them yet.
Honestly, whatever we think up.
Coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is probably going to be a year of experimentation as well. And
it
just
is,
like,
but I think it's going
we're
really
just going to throw
personally.
things at you.
It's our freshman year in college.
It is. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So yes, if you want to come and join in all of this fun and mayhem, you need to join the Producers Club. It's pretty cool. And you can do that by going to uuop.supercast.com.
Yep. And that's your hub now moving forward.
It is.
Before it was a bit of a mess. Now it actually has a landing page.
It's a bit of a mess just in one place.
No, well, it's not a mess.
It's not.
I mean, be happy we didn't call it UUOP Plus. So.
Yes. Oh, we should have done. Yeah, we should have done. That would have been perfect.
Okay, if you didn't know, the Universe and Hello Kitty stores inside Universal Studios closed last week. Boo. Big boo.
Well, that's because we never actually got to go in the Universe store, because we planned on going last trip and never ended up in there.
No, I think we just kept falling to Today Cafe
I think
instead.
that's the problem, yeah.
It's magnetic. But yeah, we've been given details of what's going to be replacing them. So guests will be able to defy gravity with a variety of all-new immersive experiences and exclusive merchandise inspired by the soon-to-be-released movie, Wicked.
I have to ask, Tracy, because I know you've seen the stage play. Yeah. I don't know how much you know about this movie. Is it supposed to be the movie adaptation of the stage play, or is it something else?
It was a long time ago I saw the stage play. I'm not sure, because I've tried not to watch any of the trailers.
Okay.
So I'm of no use there.
Tracy, let me ask you a question that I could easily Google, but I want to ask you.
Oh, it's like being on Reddit.
Is Wicked a multiversal type thing, like a different... Obviously, it's the, Wizard of Oz and all that, but is it like a different universe where the Wicked Witch of the West was not Wicked, or is this her origin story of how she became Wicked?
Yeah, I think it's the origin.
It's the origin. It's the prequel to Wizard of Oz, when they were friends.
It's interesting because we're going to get into the details, but it's how many times over the years of doing this podcast that I've heard Wicked being rumoured for a land specifically.
Yeah.
I'm also hearing it as a land for somewhere else that's not built yet. So it's interesting how this, I mean, obviously it's coincided with any movie, but yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, tell us more.
Of course. Well, opening in late October, Universal Orlando will welcome guests to Wicked, the Experience, where they will have the unique opportunity to step into the fantastical land of Oz. This exclusive, one-of-a-kind experience will whisk guests along the yellow brick road and into a variety of iconic Wicked locations, from Shiz University to the Emerald City. Fanciful costumes and props created by the designers from the film will also be on display as guests become immersed in spectacular scenic and theming that will recreate some of the most memorable moments of the film.
I guess we need to go and see this film before we go out this year.
I'm going to see it.
I wouldn't mind seeing it, actually. Isn't it, is it Ariana Grande?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know anything about it other than the fact that it's the origin story of that. So
I mean, I know and I mean, this is not a podcast to discuss Wicked, but I guess we're on Wicked. But like, obviously, Wizard of Oz, amazing. Return to Oz, I think, is an amazing movie, even though it flopped.
I love that movie. It's one of my favorites.
Never seen it.
Oh my god!
You have to go watch that movie.
That's
it
right.
is so,
yes, we are watching that this weekend.
Never seen.
That terrified me as a kid.
the Wheelers still live in my nightmares.
Yeah. Oh, it was a room of heads.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
For me.
Yeah, fantastic movie. But I've heard of, I don't go to a lot of musicals, even though I do really enjoy musicals. I don't have the opportunity that much to do that, but I've heard of Wicked for many, many years now.
So good.
I don't know. I'll give the movie a shot. When I saw the trailer, I don't know. It didn't do it for me. Like it didn't hype me up. But I'll still give it a shot, especially because the actual Broadway, play is one of the highest rated musicals, right, Tracy? Like you would say?
Yeah. I'd love to see some on Broadway.
Yeah. This is going into Universal Hollywood as well as Orlando, but they said fantabulous themed dining will complement these exciting
my word.
Wicked experiences at both theme park locations. So Universal Orlando at Voodoo Donuts and Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen. At City Walk, we'll share the joy with the debut of limited time treats inspired by the world of Wicked. And there's
limited time. I hope they're still available in Bro.
It says late October, doesn't it?
It does, but limited time might just be like a week.
Yeah, because the pink, it's like the toothsome milkshake looks pretty cool. We need to go.
Right, somebody needs to make space in their freezer.
Yeah.
Well, at the core of these experiences will be redefining new retail opportunities and exclusive products, inviting guests to rejoicify. These are such amazing words. I love them.
Okay.
Inviting guests to rejoicify as they peek behind the Emerald City gates. An exciting variety of merchandise, including elevated apparel, home goods, and accessories, including the Shiz University collection, which is inspired by the iconic school where Glinda and Elphaba first cross paths, featuring back-to-school must-haves, featuring a Spirit jersey. Who wrote this?
Not me.
So it has a Spirit jersey, a duffel bag, tumbler, hat, journal, and more.
Right, before we have people going, you're missing things here. So Rejoicify, I suspect, because it's been a while since I've listened to the soundtrack, I had to go and check. Rejoicify is a song.
Oh, I gathered that. Yeah, I gathered it was something to do with Wicked.
Yeah, and obviously I do hope that you picked up on the first one.
Fantabulous.
No, before that, Defy Gravity.
Oh,
it's like the best song.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The legendary studio Mina Lima developed exclusive Wicked-inspired graphics and prints for a cross-category collection, including an intricate all-over print on apparel, accessories, home goods, and confections, as well as stationery. And if you don't know, Mina Lima are is it two people?
Yeah, Mina.
Edward Lima, and who did most of the Harry Potter stuff in the parks, like all of the the artistic stuff in Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade and stuff. Yeah, they're huge.
We are going to have excess baggage.
No, we're not.
We are going to be very...
You have Lee already.
Very broke, yeah.
I'm the excess baggage. Is that what you're saying? Wow.
Oh, dear.
I love you.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Okay, the Wicked logo will don many items from hats and totes and notebooks and mugs, perfect for fans to show their Wicked pride as they dance through life. And those looking for even more products can find a variety of offerings, including beautiful fashion dolls from Mattel, Funko Pops, got a few of those, and that's some fan favourite characters. There are Lego sets featuring the Land of Oz, my goodness, Loungefly bags, as well as cosplay and prop replicas from the Noble collection. We need to win the lottery.
I am going to say, when I saw all over social media that they were closing the Universe store and the Hello Kitty store for something new coming this year, I was like, I'm kind of excited to see what's coming. And I half expected it to be the Hello Kitty cafe that's what going into Universal Studios.
But opposite Today Cafe?
Hollywood, exactly, and that's what we both said. I'll be honest, I'm slightly disappointed. It's not because it's bad, it's just not... It's not for me.
I don't think this will be around for a long time. I think this is...
It seems strange for them to pull two pretty huge
and recently refurbed.
Yeah, right at the front of the park as well for something like this if it's only going to be there 2 or 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you got to look at it like this. it's a huge, for them at least, they own the property,
Yeah, true.
or like the rights, right? So it doesn't cost them anything from that front. It's a new experience, because I was very pessimistic as well when this first came out. I'm like, I don't really care. But then I have to look at it like, oh, it's something new. Like it's more elevated shopping, right? That's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
/ experience. So you get to see something new. Like Tracy said, it's not going to be here for long. It's not going to be a staple or anything that is going to be there, long term. So you get to experience something new. Maybe they bring back the Universe store. Maybe they put a new experience or a new store in there after. Like, this is just a holdover until they figure out what they want to do, or just kind of gives you something new. So I'm being optimistic. I'm like, sure, let's try it out. Mm-hmm. And they're selling, to answer the other question, I think, where it's like, oh, for 2 months, it's kind of a thing to do. Well, how much money are they spending to set this up?
Exactly.
Not much.
And you think?
And the margins on those products are
probably
astronomical. So it's like, maybe it works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am a little gutted that we don't have the Hello Kitty store, because I love that store.
I think I left it out of the actual stuff, but I think they are moving the Hello Kitty stuff to somewhere else. I can't remember where.
I know, but I like the whole feel of the store.
Yeah, but then it's a shadow of its former self.
Well, it
anyway,
is.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
like
the
they
half
halved
the size.
it, about 2 years ago, didn't they?
Yeah, but I think it's quite exciting.
Like Chris said, it's something new, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's plenty of Wicked fans. So.
Oh yeah, that's like I say. It's just it's not aimed at me, is it? So that's fine.
No.
Does that mean is it acceptable for me to dress up as Glinda now in the park, or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you want,
absolutely.
Yeah, obviously.
And what is Lucas going to be dressed as?
One of the Wheelers.
One of the Wheelers.
One of the Wheelers from Return to Oz.
I was going to suggest a little flying monkey, but
that's even better. Yes.
He would be the cutest little flying monkey.
I can't find it. I'm sure it said in the email that they were going to move the Hello Kitty stuff to somewhere else. I'm sure they will. They won't get rid of it altogether, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. We have another Producers Club birthday, and this one is September the 21st, and it is the amazing Chris Haynes' birthday. Happy birthday, Chris!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Chris, from a Chris.
Yeah. That's another one in the back. Yes. Remember, you want to hear it? Come and join us.
Roll the ad.
Okay, it's time for Little Things with Seth.
This is Seth Kuberski, co-author of The Unofficial Guides. I hope you missed me while I was off in the land of the rising sun, but I am back from visiting Universal Studios Japan and headed straight to Universal Orlando so I could bring you this edition of all the little things that are new around the Universal Orlando Resort. We'll start off in the parking garage, where they are doing some work on the escalators for the Cat in the Hat section. So if you're parked there, you'll have to walk a little further to make it to the main level. The Universal Visa sign-up booth, located in the parking hub and within the parks, now has a new offer if you sign up. Unfortunately, the bonus cash is now been reduced. You can get either $50 or $100, depending on which card you sign up for in cash, or you can pick 2 free express passes instead, along with 2 Coke Freestyle cups. But the good news is they now have 2 new designs for the card. You can get a Halloween Horror Nights card featuring Jack the Clown when you sign up now. More good news, the moving walkway that's been under renovation for a very long time between the parking hub and the valet section is finally operating again. And the best news of all, if you are looking for a disability pass and you've already signed up with IBCCES, you can now pick up that card with a lot less waiting by using the dedicated accessibility card pickup queues located both inside and outside each park near the guest services area. Finally, Fuel Rods offer to swap their legacy batteries for the new USB-C models inside their kiosks for free is expiring soon. So if you have any of those older model fuel rods, be sure to trade them out now. Before we head into the parks, we're going to take a quick look around City Walk, where they've set up a Little Boo photo op and Halloween market in the center of the complex. The bar there is also now serving some Halloween drinks, so if for some reason you want to get a lacto cooler, you can do it without entering the park. The Dead Coconut Club has gotten a great 80s vampire vibe makeover. The Sirens are singing there on most Fridays and Saturday nights, but beware, the club has frequently been opening late to the public due to private parties that can go past 10 p.m. Construction is continuing on the new Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Super Nintendo World stores coming to the Universal Studios store in City Walk, and Universal has finally acknowledged that that is what is happening. Finally, swing by the Epic Universe Preview Center and scan their QR code to enter a sweepstakes to win a trip to the new theme park when it opens. Here's another clue for you all. That sweepstakes ends on June 30th, 2025. Heading on into Universal Studios Florida, the Hello Kitty store is now permanently closed for its transformation into a new Wicked experience tied to the upcoming movie. The Transformers meet and greet was missing in action for a few days, but they are back on the scene. I spotted some new photo ops outside of Animal Actors for horror films on Peacock and outside of DreamWorks for the upcoming Wild Robot film. Dufftoberfest has returned for a limited time to Duff Gardens in the Simpsons area, and it looks like that cute alien figure inside the Coca-Cola kiosk between Simpsons and Men in Black has been permanently removed. I'm very, very happy to report that the vegan shepherd's pie pasty is back on the menu at Leaky Cauldron. I tried it and it was just as good as ever. In San Francisco, it looks like Major Sweets has taken over the San Francisco Candy Company, at least for the Halloween season. And those new recently constructed lagoon-side boatyard buildings look to be complete, though there are still some construction walls a little further down the boardwalk. While I was out of town, I heard a rumor that the final floats for the Universal Mega Movie Parade, another Jurassic Park float with a raptor paddock, and the Ecto-1 car might soon be making an appearance, but they were not in the show as of this week. And if you're heading to Halloween Horror Nights and planning to stay and scream, be warned, the queue to check in for the New York Stay and Scream area over by Minion Cafe stretched from that location all the way to the front of the park by 3:30 p.m. Check-in doesn't actually even start till 4. So if you are going to do that, be sure to bring an umbrella. There's going to be rain. We'll wrap up with a few quick notes over at Islands of Adventure. I'm sorry to say that there is no dark arts show on Hogwarts Castle this year. They're also doing some repaving work around the entrance of the Hulk roller coaster. However, the attraction is still running. And lastly, a little bit of good news, bad news over in the Lost Continent. The flames were not working on the Griffin statue at the entrance of the land from Seuss Landing, but the waterfalls on Mythos and the former Poseidon's Fury are back and working. Unfortunately, they are creating a lot of mold on the rockwork.
Oh.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for this time. Until next time, you can find me and my books at theunofficialguides.com, where you can now pre-order a copy of the 2025 Unofficial Guide to Universal Orlando. I'll be back in a couple weeks. As always, I am Seth Kaburski, keeping an eye on all those little things for you.
Quite a few little things.
Okay, so we need to... I think the biggest little thing in there is that sweepstake for Epic Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So according to... Well, not according to, but Seth said it there, and we've seen it as well, that it ends on June 30th, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Which means the grand opening for Epic Universe has to be after that date.
I can't see it being before.
So if that's true, then it automatically wipes 3 of our predictions out. There's only one person still in with a chance of getting that grand opening.
And who's that?
Date. Chris, do you want to hazard a guess and say who you think would still be in with a shot? I'll give Michelle out. She's way out if that's the case. She put May something or other.
Is it me?
No.
Tracy?
Tracy has July 17th, the only one still in the game at this point. If that's the case, I mean, they might do the sweepstake to be after it opens, but it doesn't really make sense. You would do the sweepstakes so that whoever wins it is there day one. Surely that's the perk. So, yeah.
I'm trying to read the sweepstakes now. Does it include like airfare and stuff?
No, because it's only for people in the continental US.
I mean, still.
Oh, no, so, yes, I don't know.
No, round trip airfare to Orlando. I'm reading it right now. Round transportation.
Because I went to sign up for it and I couldn't because you have to be a US resident.
I got to sign up for this. I mean, I feel this is an odd one because, like you said, you'd want to be there day one, but it's kind of like, I don't know, planning is a thing, right? So it's like, you won the sweepstakes. Awesome. When do you have to be there? Tomorrow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, which needs to got to be. So to put it into perspective, I know you'd said Leanne Lassard had posted something about something.
Yes.
And I'm actually going to reach out to you, Leanne, at some point because I think having you on the show to talk about that could be quite interesting.
I agree.
But I also want to go back to the opening of Diagon Alley when I do apologise, I can't remember her name at this point, but she won the Today sweepstake to be there for the grand opening of Diagon Alley. And I had on the show, I can't for the life of me, it was a long time ago. And again, she won the sweepstake and was there day one, like that media preview day for Diagon Alley. So you would expect whoever wins this to be there for the equivalent of the same day for Epic Universe. So even if it's so realistically then, if the sweepstake ends on the 30th of June, it's not going to be for at least 2 weeks after that.
People have work and things like that. Have to,
at least.
And I mean, it doesn't, I read through it real quick right now. It doesn't really say anything of that, of be the first to experience or, just something. It's just saying you could win the ultimate adventure. So
interesting.
Maybe we're just thinking it is, so like my money would be like, hey, it's a cool sweepstakes to be maybe the first person to go into to Epic, right? That'd be like an epic thing to do.
Yeah.
To get to open it.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly, right? Rope drop, first people in. Crazy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say anything like that here. So maybe it's literally just a sweepstakes that the park could open the day before. It could open prior to that, realistically. It doesn't really indicate one way or the other.
So have you seen any aerial photos of it later? I'm not convinced it's going to open that early, to be fair.
No, yes, a couple weeks back, and it still looks like there's a lot that needs to be done there, but you know how they are.
I was on Twitter or Instagram yesterday, and someone had posted a comparison from like 2 weeks ago this year compared to the same time last year. Hasn't changed a lot. It hasn't changed a lot, really.
The testing rides.
They were all kind of in place this time last year.
They're testing them now.
But all the groundwork, there's not a lot of pathways. It doesn't look like a theme park. It looks like scrubland still with rides and buildings in a certain place and not a lot of anything else.
That's quite fast
we are
work,
potentially 9 months away from that. To be planting trees and putting walkways and fountains and all the rest of it in.
I think when it comes to landscaping, you're vastly underestimating the skills of those people.
Anyway, I don't.
Yeah, the landscaping is not the concern for me because, like Tracy said, it's that literally can be overnight. Hire enough crews, and they can just slap on all the sod, so you have all your grass there, trees with sticks holding them up. Yeah. But like construction wise and permit wise, like all that stuff, that's the stuff that could really delay the park if it does.
Okay, I'll talk to you on July 17th.
I'm not convinced.
I mean, if it is July 17th, you do win and you get to go.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
I do. First class as well.
Yeah.
Staying in the Helios.
The buildings that they've been building on the other side of the lagoon from the Central Park thing Seth mentioned there. Chris, you must have seen them.
Of the lagoon inside of Universal?
Yeah. So they've been building. So when they started prepping for Sensational opening, they were building buildings on the other side of the lagoon,
like the wharf side.
If you walk
like
down
where
from
like Killer Clowns was.
Yes. Yeah. They're finally. Seth mentioned it there, and he sent me some pictures of it yesterday. I posted them on Instagram today. I don't know what they're for, but that theming's awesome. It's like there's one that's like a boat shack, and one that's like a Hangar 55, and it looks pretty cool. I don't know what the purpose of them are, but it's pretty cool.
Theme park jail.
I don't really know.
Yeah,
Someone
Yeah.
actually commented on it. It's like, is this just as like a dock, or is it a new attraction? And like, I don't know. It seems weird.
Where are they? I'm trying to think now because it's been a while.
They used to be.
Where are they launching the
drones from?
Is it?
Not
I thought we speculated that was going to be like a drone housing thing.
No. Apparently, one of the best places to watch Cinesational from, if you're not bothered about watching actual Cinesational and just watching the drones, is in the Music Plaza stage in
That's not what
front
Chris
of the
said,
park. Yeah, but if they were launching from there, they wouldn't. So I've seen video footage from that location, and they're like above the New York Library facade, like there.
But they could be to house spare drones, electronics.
It's probably more
all the
to do with
computing.
electronics and stuff.
Having production team in
But
there.
I don't think the drones are coming from there. But it looks cool, and it really adds to that San Francisco like boat dock thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm all. I mean, obviously down for theming.
Absolutely.
Are you going to be doing stay and screen when you go up, Chris?
God, no.
Because if those lines are anything to go by, I wouldn't. At 3:30, it was already reaching to the front of the park.
I really don't know. Maybe not. I really don't know how I'm going to be at that time. I may still be in sleep deprivation mode, and I'll be like, well, just wheelchair me around and let me look at things. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes, especially with there's been a crazy heat wave here lately. So it's still, yesterday was 90 in South Florida. I know Orlando's the same. It was like 93, feels like 109.
Wow.
So,
but it's been pouring down every day, hasn't it? I think there's like tons of posts on Twitter and Instagram about when are we going to get a dry night at Horror Nights? Because I think, again, listening to Rush of Fear today, their first impressions of the houses, Kenneth and Maddie told Michelle that she went to the only 2 dry nights of Horror Nights this year. And that was premium screen, and opening night was dry.
Really?
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh my.
I mean, that should have told you what was coming.
We've had a reversal of fortunes. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a really, really dry summer. So now the world is just spitting all that rain out.
Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strange that there's no dark art show in Hogsmeade this year.
Again, those budget cuts.
Yeah, it makes me wonder what they're going to do for the holidays. I mean, not that I'm that bothered about the holiday show, because we've seen it twice and it's all right, but it would feel weird to not have that option.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the tradition things that you do.
It is.
Yeah, it's strange, especially when the holiday tour that they do, getting that private viewing of that projection show is part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it seems strange why they're not doing this one. Because I'm assuming they're not doing the new one either at this point. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about that, actually. The new Always show.
No, I haven't heard anything about
we
that
talked
for a while.
about it on the show when it debuted, and we watched the video on YouTube, and I've never heard anybody talk about it since.
That's a bit weird.
Because you didn't see it, did you, Chris, when you went up?
No.
And Michelle never saw it either. And yeah, I've literally haven't seen anything. Like, normally you'd see people posting reels or whatever on Instagram or post whatever. Nothing. I've seen nothing.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, when we went up, it was, I think, before it was there. And then we were trying to go back, but we just never ended up going back because it was too hot for Alexa.
Very odd. Very strange. Maybe it is budget cuts. Maybe they really are cutting back on things because of Epic next year.
Possible.
It's possible, yeah.
It's sad though, isn't it? Because you want people to come out, like they're doing all these deals, this dining package thing and all the rest of it to get people to go this year, but then you're cutting back on the things available for people going this year. It seems counterintuitive.
Yeah, well, I mean, like we've said before, right? You speak with your dollars, and if they see a decline in something and they get customer surveys and feedback and all that stuff, it's something will change at that point, but it sucks kind of cutting back while the costs are still exorbitant for the average day goer.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to go over?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Right. Okay, we shall move along, and I've got another birthday for us, and this is our honorary Producers Club member. And quite honestly, this is my favourite guy in the whole wide world.
Nice to feel loved, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
I mean, no one's going to argue with me. We just want to wish a very happy, literal birthday to young Lucas Zavala, whose birthday is the 10th of September. Happy birthday, little fairy godson!
Feliz cumpleaños!
Feliz cumpleaños, my little buddy.
Yay!
So bizarre, isn't it?
It's very weird. But you know what? I'm going to play this for him every year and be like, look, from day one.
Yeah.
Like, who are these strange people? I have no idea who they are. You met them? Yeah, I don't know who they are, though.
Why is this woman grabbing me all the time? Why won't you leave me alone?
And he's saying 17. That like at 16, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to take a quick ad break and we'll see you on the other side.
I wish to go to Universal Studios Singapore.
Hello, I'm Steven Spielberg. Ride the movies at Universal Studios Singapore. A spectacular destination for the people of the region and the people of the world.
Where can our vacation wizards take you? Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for a Which Stick Gets Your Lick, and this one comes from Turner.
I've been given the impossible task to keep this family friendly. So why is the segment name so rich with double entendre? We all know what you're trying to say with the segment name that you picked. I'm not even gonna go there, so which stick gets your lick?
Which stick gets your lick? Oh, hell yeah. Lick it, baby.
What's up, UUOP? Turner and Ryan here. We're here with a Which Stick Gets Your Lick at Freeze Ray Pops. I got the Vector Specialty Orange, and which one did you get?
I got just the regular cookies and cream.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm not really doing a lot of licking. It's really mostly biting. It's pretty good, I'd say. It's very creamsicle, but the outer shell on a popsicle it's a little weird. I don't hate it, but I don't know. I'd give it maybe... The taste is good. I'd give it a 4. It tastes good, but it's just different. It's weird, but I don't hate it. What about you, Ryan?
I would have to agree with the sentiment that it's very not very much licking is going on. The cookies and cream has bits of cookie and like cream in there, kind of like an Oreo. So I had to agree with the more biting into it. I'd give it a solid 3 out of 10. It's nice. It's still refreshing.
Out of 10? It's out of 5.
A 3 out of 5. I'd still say it's a pretty refreshing treat to have, especially on a hot Orlando day. But it's not something I think I'd go out of my way to get.
Agree. Thanks, all. Love the podcast. Bye.
That took me back to last week's episode where we didn't have a clue whether it was out of 5 or 10, and anybody who's listening who's not a Producers Club member will have no idea what we're talking about right now.
Oh, that was funny.
Why did my brain automatically fill in when they go, I'm not doing a lot of licking, and my brain just went like, I'm just doing a lot of sticking.
No, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because it goes back to that first review that the 4 of us did together where we kind of said, they're not bad, but you go in expecting a popsicle and some of them aren't.
Yeah.
Those cream-based ones, because you're expecting, it's Freeze Ray Pops. So you expect, for us British listeners, an ice lolly.
We don't have ice lollies as much as we have ice cream lollies now. More.
No, but if this was in over here, it would be called like ice lolly pops, freeze ice lolly ray pops or something.
Yeah, that's the reason we haven't got it here, because that sounds crap.
Freeze ray lollies, right? So it's an ice lolly, but then you get like the Vector, which is a cream based, or the cookies and cream based, which isn't an ice lolly. That's what threw it off. A lot of people will have a negative reaction straight away because it's not what you expect it to be.
I'm with you.
Yeah. I mean, look, man, us Americans sometimes say things differently. You guys say things differently. The first time I I had a bangers and mash. I was expecting something else. So
to be fair, no one calls it bangers and mash over here. The only place you will ever see it called bangers and mash is on a menu at a pub.
Yeah.
Just because it's kind of cool.
It's retro.
No one goes, what do you want for tea tonight, love? Oh, I'd love some bangers and mash. Like, no one says that.
Dude, I love that accent right there. That's so good.
You liar. You asked for that for tea tonight.
I would never, but not sausage and mash.
Oh.
I did the bloody tea tonight. What you on about?
I know you did.
Anyway, of course, if you want to hear yourself on the podcast, just like Turner and Ryan did, well, it is super easy to get involved with Which Stick Gets Your Lick. All you've got to do is go to Freeze Ray Pops inside Minion Land at Universal Studios Florida and try as many of those pops as you care to try.
And once you've done that, record yourself ranking each one of them out of 5, not 10. 1 being...
oh, hell no.
And 5 being...
oh, hell yeah.
And send them to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. And for the best recording, do it while you're in the parks.
So apparently Nikki and Gabe recorded one while they were in Universal Studios Florida last week.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the chat going on in the UUOP network chat.
That may be Producers Club only.
And basically Gabe's just gone, have fun with that, mate. Like, I have not listened to it yet. I daren't. Actually, I need to have words with them anyway because I have now been dubbed the Bald Overlord. According to them. Nikki, if anyone listened to the last episode of the Theme Park Duo, their review of Halloween Horror Nights this year, I have never heard Nikki laugh so much as she did in that episode because of Gabe calling me the Bald Overlord. And apparently I'm going to be the icon of Halloween Horror Nights 40.
I need to listen.
Bald
I haven't listened
Overlord.
yet.
I like that. We're taking out Podfather, just doing Bald Overlord.
No, I prefer Podfather, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of what the equivalent would be for me because I'm the pod mother.
I think we talked about this briefly a couple of weeks ago, Chris, when you weren't on with Michelle, that we didn't know what to do for next year. And I said we probably wouldn't do like a listener ranking thing. When I've just said to Tracy that, I thought, well, it's not that. It's just we've got so much going on next year with Epic and all the rest of it that, to be fair, I've already planned a lot of our coverage of what we're doing for next year leading up to and including the opening of Epic Universe. And I just said to Tracy there, we'll just leave this running because there's still plenty of people who listen, who haven't sent one in. So we'll probably just keep this running throughout the course of next year.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, right? Like, to me, all these listener submitted things, you have two sides of the coin where one is the actual ranking that we care, that we want to collect so we can have a ranking system. And the other side is get creative with it.
Yeah.
You can make somebody laugh. We've had some amazing entries in there. And even if you submitted one, if you have something funny to do it again.
Absolutely.
So maybe what we do is we do a tally at the end of this year, then keep it rolling over next year, and then do like a final tally at the end of next year. So then people are still getting an idea of what the good ones to try are when they're going out next year, and then do our final tally next year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That sounds good. Okay, time for more Producers Club birthdays.
I think these are the last two.
Okay. And we have 2 this time. So, on September the 22nd, it is the lovely Nicola Blaine's birthday. Happy birthday, Nicola!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
And next up, on September the 25th, it's Aisling Leahy's birthday. Happy birthday, Aisling!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
And last but by no means least, it's Jenna Futsina's birthday on September the 26th. Happy birthday, Jenna!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Jenna. Buy a drink next time I see you.
And hold him to that.
Uh-huh.
It might be milk. It'll be Alexa's
booby
milk.
Specify what kind of drink.
So I hope you all have lots of cake as usual.
Yes, and join the Producer Club. That's uuop.supercast.com.
Yes.
I'm not hawking it. I'm not going to do this all the time.
No. So, as Seth mentioned in Little Things, Universal have announced what the construction will be, replacing Quiet Flight and Cinnabon, and it is going to be an expansion of the Universal Studios store in Universal City Walk, and it's going to include 2 new dedicated areas featuring the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Do we need more? And Super Nintendo World.
I think the answer is
Potter.
yes.
Yes.
And you'll find out why in a minute.
Okay.
So the expanded retail location will offer merchandise inspired by all three lands of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Orlando, and you will also be able to enjoy your favorite butterbeer treats, including the cold, frozen, hot, and vegan varieties, and other specialty items from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at a new dedicated counter in the Universal Studios store next year.
I mean, I'm gutted that it's the next year, but I tell you what, they will make a killing of selling butterbeer in City Walk.
Now, instead of calling it a dedicated counter, they should call it a butterbeer bar.
I mean, they should have done.
Ooh.
You know.
But I think they will.
Triple B.
Yeah.
They should have been doing this years ago, quite honestly.
I agree.
From a marketing and money-making standpoint, when you know how much money you're making off butterbeer, like, wasn't it something ridiculous that they sold 1 million butterbeers in the first, 6 months?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird one, right? Like, why haven't they done that?
Just have a standalone butterbeer cart in City Walk, because you would make a killing off people just... I'm going to grab a butterbeer to walk to the car.
But is it because it's not in the world?
Probably at the time, yes,
Yeah.
it probably was. But how many people would just grab a butterbeer to walk back to the buses or the cars or whatever?
You would.
I would. I'm bloody damn sure. I'd buy one to walk into the park.
You would.
Grab one, go play some mini golf.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They'd make a killing off it. They
Yeah.
absolutely will. And they will, without a doubt. Also, the newly added Super Nintendo World section will come with an all-new dedicated entrance, inspired by the colourful landscapes and beloved characters from the Nintendo video games. Inside the store, guests will shop an assortment of merchandise featuring Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and more. And I am so glad for my wallet that this is not opening until next year.
Well, it'll be there when you go next year.
It will.
I mean, apparently,
and I'll just have to buy twice as
so
much.
I'm going to put this out there now. We were watching something the other night, or we were talking about this, and I was like, "Oh, it's a shame it opens next year." And Tracy went, "Oh, don't worry, we'll probably be going out next year." So it's already been put out there.
Well, I do have a second graduation that's going to be coming up at some point.
Anyway, I can't believe
you guys have to be there for Lucas's birthday. Come on.
I do. I'm the fairy godmother.
That's right. During Horror Night. Is his yearly birthday is going to be during Horror Night. So you got to come every year now.
It really is as well. You really timed that badly, didn't you, mate?
Did I, or did I time it perfectly to make sure that I go there forever? Because I'm going to make sure he wants to go to Horror Nights for his birthday.
Yeah, but it's going to be tough for those first 10 to 12 years.
I have a lot of friends to go with me.
They want to be there as well.
Fairy Podmother can help out.
Anyway.
Right, we're a bit late on this, but we have some questions from listener James, and we still have time, so let's go. We are going to Halloween Horror Nights in early October, a family of 4 adults. Bottled water is now $6 a bottle. That's a non-starter this year. Furthermore, we're staying at Dockside Inn and Suites for the whole week, so eating might become expensive. I'm looking for any tips you have. We stock up at the supermarket, etc., but once inside the park, budget tends to go out the window. Also, I don't want to be the Scrooge of the group, so I'm looking at ways of discreetly keeping the costs down.
And that's fair enough.
I absolutely agree with that.
So I'm going to put it straight out there, James. We did an entire episode on this last year, I think it was. Tracy, I don't know whether you were on it. I think you were in Korea at the time. Go back and listen to episode 511. We did, like I say, an entire episode of how to cut costs being in the parks, because it has become very expensive. It was noticeably more expensive between our trip in December 2022 and our trip in September 2023. Noticeably different. So yes, I completely understand. Before we get into your specific questions, I would say though, try not to cut back too much. I am a tight ass, but when it comes to these trips, you don't want to be penny pinching. I understand you want to save money in certain ways.
Yeah.
But yes, that episode will give you a lot of ideas.
It really will. Yes.
Are we giving him any on this episode?
Yeah, he's got questions.
Oh, okay.
Right. We found the fountains to be undrinkable. Are there any other ways of sourcing free water? Yes.
Yeah.
You can go into any establishment that serves drinks or food and ask for free iced water. You can go to the freestyle machines and fill up a cup there for
anything
free.
if you've got an empty ticket.
Yep.
So if you're getting bottles of water from Walmart or wherever, you keep those empty bottles.
You're not supposed
to
though.
Fill them up. Why?
Yeah, because it's BPA.
Or buy. I know. Again, you'll find on that episode 511 that a lot of people buy like collapsible water bottles or like reusable ones, but you can get cold water from those freestyle machines.
Any freestyle machine, yeah. And you can sometimes we'll just I'll bring in, for example, my cup. Let's say if you're staying at Dockside for a while, you get the Dockside cup over there because you bought, a week's worth of freestyle, whatever. Just bring it to the parks with you. And it doesn't work for the soda, but you can use that as a separate water cup if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And can you tell us how the freestyle cups work?
Yeah, freestyle cups work fantastically because we do it every single time we go. You basically buy a cup. If you don't have one while you're there, it comes with the refill for the day. And you can buy that. You can upsize it to be for 2 days, 3 days. I don't know what the max is, maybe 5.
Can you do that?
For sure you can do 3. I know you can do 3 for sure because I've done it.
That's weird because we always just renew ours every day. I've never bought it for a length of time.
Oh, I do every single time. Like I know I'm going there from Friday to Sunday, so I'll do like the 2 days, so I don't have to go back every time.
Is it cheaper or is it just the same?
It used to be cheaper, and that went away. So it's not that I'm saving money. I'm just
you don't have to think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. We get them, and we don't reactivate them every day, do we?
No.
We'll have water days, or if we know we're eating in a restaurant, we'll have the soda in there. So you can make them work for you, in lots of ways. Really, it's just. Yeah.
So my biggest thing is you're going during Halloween Horror Nights, right? That is the time of year when you are going to get the most out of those cups, because that's the first time we did it. Was like 2 years ago at Horror Nights. So if you're like us and are going to do a full day in the parks plus Horror Nights, effectively you can get 15, 16 hours worth of basically free refills for that entire time, because it'll do you all through the day in the park plus all night at Horror Nights.
Yeah. And that's what I was just going to say though, is if you arrive like mid-afternoon or something, don't buy your refill cup that day. Buy it on a morning.
Yeah.
Because then you get a full day of it. And also...
Again, unless you're doing Horror Nights, because then it can still work out. If you're going to stay at Horror Nights till 2 a.m, then you're still going to get 12 or 13 hours out of it.
But something I always do as well is because we get the buses back to the hotel, is as we pass the freestyle machines in the city walk, in the hub. Well, not in the hub, in
the middle of City Walk.
Yeah.
The City Walk hub, I know what you meant.
Yeah, it's like the T junction. I fill up there. So I've got a drink going back to the hotel as well.
Or if you're hanging out in City Walk, right? Like, you don't have to, like you bought in the parks, there's that Coke station that they're talking about on that in the middle.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be spending the evening there with your family and just keep your cup with you, you don't have to buy a soda at each restaurant. Like if you're just walking around doing stuff, just go to that hub.
So I'm going to give you an even better piece. If you're a family who doesn't care about sharing each other's spit, just get one cup.
Yeah.
We're a funny one where Tracy's a bit odd about sharing, but I know where we've been before, and like Tracy's got her own, and then me and like when Finn came with us, that me and Finn are quite happily share one. So you get two rather than needing.
Yeah. All I'll say is I grew up with boys. I don't share drinks.
So if you're a family, or even two, like say an adult and a kid, kid. Or the two kids share and the two adults share. So if you really want to save money on that, then just get two rather than getting one each.
Yeah. You could do that. You could do that, and if you take in refillable bottles, get sodas, and then just have water.
That's a really good idea.
I didn't even think about that. But I was just thinking then you've got water as well, and then you have, say, every hour or hour and a half, you have a soda to share for the sugar and a bit of a treat.
Because let's be honest, one of your biggest expenditures is going to be liquids when you're over there, especially at this time of year. And I get why you're trying to save that money, because it is expensive now.
Well, those machines also have, Powerade and stuff. So maybe you don't want a soda, but you still want to kind of hydrate.
Yeah.
And you're tired of just water and you want something with a little bit of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the Powerade. And like Tracy said, this is not against the rules. Like the machine will reset your refills. You can get I think every 10 minutes.
I was going to say every 10 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes. Yeah. So if you have your collapsible cups, like you pre-planned, you went on Amazon, bought some bottles, brought them with you. You can just, as you're walking around the park, fill up your cup with Powerade, pop it inside your disposable, and you can just continually keep a supply of liquids to keep you hydrated throughout the day.
Yeah. I hope that answered your question. But yeah, there's tons of ways to save money.
And something that we do as well is we get. Do we have it stuff delivered, or does Michelle get it for us? I can't remember.
No, someone posted in the Producers Club, does anyone have anything delivered? I said, yeah, ours is called Jillian.
Oh, it's Jillian. Yeah, so get yourself a Jillian. And we always have a crate of waters in the... Is it called an apartment?
Yeah,
Whatever
well, they
it's called.
said, didn't
in
they?
the rooms.
They said they get stuff from the supermarket. So yeah, just having that because your freestyle cups, if you buy them at the parks, aren't good for the hotel, and the hotel one isn't good for the park. So just keep that in mind as well. Another
thing you just reminded me of, because we've seen it tons of times in the groups where, like, depending on how much you want to pre-plan, like if you find at Goodwill, you can find old freestyle cups. And as long as they have the chip in there, it will work. And I've even seen, if you go on eBay, there's families that will sell their 5 cups or 4 cups because they just went on one trip and that's it. They want to get rid of it. You can get the cups at a steep discount and then just go, clean them and refill them if you're okay cleaning a used cup, right? And then you can refill it, save a couple bucks that way.
Because you're not doing
thing adds up.
Because you're not doing that initial purchase. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
And to get a bit of retro merch.
Yeah.
And somebody in the park will think you're really cool. Yeah. Who knew we could talk so much about water and freestyle cups?
I know.
And then, do any of you use a water filter bottle, and would you recommend it?
We haven't,
so I can't comment on this.
Chris?
No, I've never done that.
No, I feel like Michelle probably would have been anyone that would have done that, and she's not here, so I
it's just
know.
like you put it inside the bottle and it filters the water?
I guess so.
That is? Honestly,
so they're obviously talking about for the water fountains with it being...
Yeah.
No, I would say don't, because the water that you're getting out of the freestyle machine is the same water that's in the soda and all the Powerade, so it's highly filtered and it's good, it's clean.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised to see the water fountains disappear.
I'm surprised there's still a thing after COVID, to be fair.
There's another thing, actually, the stands, the kiosks that sell fountain drinks. I'm pretty sure you can go and ask for just a cup of ice to
probably.
Yeah, but you could carry that around.
Yeah.
If you walk one side of the park to the other, like we sometimes do for a ride, and you can, as you pass them, if you need to, you can just keep topping that up, and then you just dump that whole thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, then you're not in the fountains.
Ice is a contentious issue because those freestyle machines run out of it quite easily and quite quickly and quite often.
But also, what do I keep saying? Your drinks are coming out pre-iced anyway. They are ice cold, so you don't necessarily need
never
ice.
Put ice in them, to be fair.
You get more if you see. There you go. If you're sharing it, don't put ice in it. You get more drink.
Yes.
Yep.
There we go. Okay. Does Universal have any kind of meal plan?
No.
No, it doesn't. Does
they
it?
used to.
Yeah.
Used to.
But
they
haven't for a long time. Yeah. No.
No. Sadly, not.
I mean, just to kind of piggyback off that one, and some people may consider this an inconvenience, but if you're wanting for kind of a full experience there, if you want to save some money, in my eyes, during lunchtime, we all know how busy that park gets, right? You don't want to eat during lunchtime in that park because you will be waiting forever in a line to get your food. It doesn't matter if it's mobile ordering or standing in line. I suggest to people who are open to it, go back to City Walk.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the park, go to City Walk, and I assure you will get a meal twice the quality, twice the size that you would in the park for the price that you're paying. It's counterintuitive because you would think that City Walk restaurants are expensive, but we've done it where we've left the park, sat at Twosome, and paid less than we would have getting some, random grab and go in the parks.
Yeah.
The only caveat I will put to that is if you're having something smaller for lunch, the Today Cafe is a fantastic spot. And I know we preach about it all the time, but I still stand by it is the best quality and value on property.
Yeah. And if you have people with much smaller appetites, those sandwiches are quite hearty and they are cut in half. One portion of sandwiches would serve 2 people.
But if sandwich-wise isn't what you want and you want to sit down, like something decent, then yes, of course, go into City Walk. But if you're just wanting like a quick service, I think the Today Cafe, you could do a damn sight worse.
Mm-hmm. But if you've got time, go and explore the hotels. They have, especially during the day, they're quiet as well, and they have some really great eating options.
Yeah, and Cabana Bay, Bayliner Diner's great for lunch. It really is,
and quite reasonable as well.
Yes, because we met Andy and Catherine over there for lunch, didn't we? Yeah, Bayliner's awesome.
And it's a great hotel to explore, actually.
Pier 8, great as well. Yeah, I mean, we'll find out whatever the hell the other one's called in Surfside this year. But I expect it to be very similar.
Was it Pier 9?
One other little tip there. Let me see. Okay, cool. Yeah, they are going during HHN.
Yes.
So, and they're staying at Dockside. This is my little like fun food hack is at Dockside.
I know what you're going to say.
You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah. Best thing ever.
We haven't done it, but I think we should. Is it just at Dockside?
I want to do it so bad again.
Is it just Dockside or is it at Surfside as well?
I think it's both. Okay. Yeah, so just Endless Summer, either one of those hotels. They have their HHN, menu that you can order food. And I'm not off the top of my head, so maybe off by a little bit, but you can get delivered to your room a pizza, a drink, and like a dessert, maybe breadsticks. I'm not sure.
No,
it was a large.
I'm sure you said it was wings, a pizza, a dessert, and a bottle of drink.
All under $20, which is a phenomenal price, especially for room service. You're not even having to go get it.
And if you've never stayed at Dockside before, those pizzas are amazing.
Oh, they really are.
So good.
Yeah.
They have to put like MSG during Halloween Horror Nights because those pizzas, I can eat them every single night. There's tips and all this rambling we're doing. I promise you.
Like I say, go back and listen to that episode. That's huge. There's a ton on there.
Yeah. Okay, next. In previous trips we did early entry but found it a bit underwhelming. We've never seen Hagrid's or Velocicoaster, so would you recommend doing whatever is open or head to the new rides and queue?
So I've just had a look of what early park admission is for October, and it's Islands of Adventure. So someone stop me if I'm wrong, but as far as I'm aware, the rides that are open during early park admission are Hagrid's, Velocicoaster, and Forbidden Journey?
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, you said early entry, so I just zoned out for a bit.
Maybe, yeah. Well, that's something you're going to have to get used to.
For now.
Maybe Flight of the Hippogriff, but basically...
Flight of the Hippogriff, yes.
Basically, what I was saying is the 2 rides that you have not seen will be part of early park admission.
Yeah.
So the general... Like, I know if it's quiet, which hopefully it will be, I'm guessing it should be. Because a lot of people there will be there for Horror Nights, will be sleeping in. So, like, get in line for Hagrid's and then do Velocicoaster straight after that.
Yeah, but as you're walking through the parks, keep your ears open because Hagrid sometimes goes down first thing in the morning. And if it does, you can detour and go straight to Velocicoaster.
Yeah. So your argument is if you have not seen those 2 rides, then I would head to them first off. Because if you don't, you're going to wait for Hagrid's. You might wait for Hagrid's early park admission anyway, but you're going to wait for that ride regardless of when you go.
Yeah.
So it could potentially be quieter. And like I know Seth talked about going for early entry and knocking all those 4 rides out by 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Any of the tips that you have that mean I don't have to sell a kidney when I get back? Try selling part of your liver instead. While not taking the entry for great time.
If you have an SO or any kids, maybe try selling theirs.
Yeah.
You can make a fortune because apparently, like, adoption in America is so much more expensive than it is over here. You could probably sell a kid for about 20 grand
at least.
I meant just the kidney, but okay.
Oh,
yeah. So, any other tips while not taking the edge off the great time we're going to have will be much appreciated.
It is difficult because you don't want to be penny pinching on trips like this. But as I said, it is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I try and make sure that we don't, or if I do, just go, I'll deal with it when we get home. But yeah, there are, like I say, episode 511 will be your friend. We talked like for a whole hour of money saving tips, but there's not a lot really.
I can think of another one where, and this is more on the person themselves, right? So like I have family that comes along with me that they enjoy going to the parks, but they're not as quote obsessed as maybe I am and Alexa is, right? But I mean, some money saving tips that they do that I've seen while, and they're talking to a family of 4. So I'm assuming maybe 2 kids, and they still want to feel included in everything. They see other people and they see like, oh, here's the lanyards and here's this and that.
Yeah.
Like I know I have a family member that will go and like, if you're going to go buy lanyards, if you're going to go buy 4 lanyards at the park, you're looking at $50 plus with tax. And everything.
Let me just pull the curtain back ever so slightly. So a good friend of ours and Producers Club member, Stuart Mallet, was out there the other week.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I read you the text message that he sent me when he got home?
Please do.
$28 for a lanyard, and it doesn't even include the pouch. Robin.
I've been saying that for a few years.
$28 now?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 10 or 11. Okay, well.
So you're looking at $100.
If you want to save some money there and still feel like including the kids, hey, you want to rock your IP of choice, go down the street to like Walgreens, and that's just a local pharmacy that we have there. There's tons of them in the
that's
area.
A good tip.
Or any gift shop, really. They sell lanyards. It's not the same lanyards. It'll look a little bit different, a little bit thinner maybe, but they still have tons of IPs that you can pick from. And instead of spending $100+ so that everybody has a lanyard, you spend maybe $20 because they're about $5.
That's a really good idea.
So, I mean, there's little things that you can do to still feel like part of the experience. The kids don't feel maybe left out. Like, oh, why can't I get that? No, you have that. It's right here.
Like T-shirts and stuff.
So you can also do that with T-shirts and mugs and
because those T-shirts will mount up if you're buying them in the parks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough because it is an expensive trip. And again, we've talked about it on the show that it worries me how expensive a Universal trip is going to be once Epic Universe opens, when you factor in having to have an entire new park in there as well. And we've seen it become substantially more expensive over the last few years. Although, T-shirt wise, they're still not. You can buy like a T-shirt for $28 in the parks. This isn't for James, I'm not going to say because we're trying to save you money, but I remember buying T-shirts way back when we first started going in like 2004, 2005. I'm paying $25. So the T-shirts actually haven't gone up that much, which is surprising.
They haven't. But when you try to save money and there's so many amazing T-shirts, it mounts up.
Yeah, that's where it's going to be. You can save money, don't get starters, don't get desserts or whatever, and just get like maybe, I don't know how old the kids are, share mains or something like that. There's ways you can do that, but it's those ice creams or little snacks wandering around the parks that you see everybody else with. Those,
if they go to the supermarket, you can take snacks in with you.
Yeah, those butterbeers and stuff though, it's like, how can you go and not get a butterbeer, or whatever it might be, like go to DreamWorks Land and not get a Shrexel, or those things that you see everybody else eating, then it's like they're expensive when you're doing it 2 or 3 times a day, 7 days a week.
Well, what you do then is you say, well, we've not had this. We don't know whether we're all going to like it. Let's just get one and share it.
Yeah. Yep. Well, as I mentioned, they are going to Horror Nights. So there are tons of food booths with new items, right? So you can do your research to find out which ones are immediate pass, right?
Yeah.
There's certain food items that just suck. No matter nobody likes it, right? So that's a no. But then the other things, like Tracy said, maybe just get one, split it with the family. Hey, we like that. Let's grab another one. I know that could be inconvenient if the line's very long, but also I would recommend if you're into wanting to try one of the food items, just go past the line real quick, go to the end, look at the food that they're giving out, look at the portions that they're giving out, because there are, and you know me, I love, especially Mardi Gras, trying food. But there are certain items that are highway robbery, and I will say that. And the one that sticks out to mind is Brazil, the Brazil booth during Mardi Gras. We love picanha, which is a Brazilian type of prepared steak and cut. And that was the most expensive item, or one of the most expensive items that Mardi Gras year, which was last year. It was $15, something like that.
Jesus.
And it came with, I crap you not, 3 little slice cut. Like you have a steak, you cut 3 pieces for like 3 bites. It was that with some chimichurri on top. And my wife and I, and she's Brazilian, we looked at each other and we just audibly said, like, what the is this? Right? It was so, it's crazy because we've gone to like local places and had a full meal with a full piece of steak, rice, beans, everything for like $12, $15. And so at that point, and even though it tasted delicious, we said to each other, not again. We are not buying this again.
So that was $5 a bite.
I'm going to say, I don't know when you're going, but the next episode of Taste will be out on the 8th, which I assume you guys will be reviewing. So I know like Kelly and Kayla and Shelby will have been, so they'll be reviewing a lot of the food from Horror Nights this year. So that'll be a really good test for Horror Nights stuff.
Are they doing a tasting lanyard this year?
No, they never do one at Horror Nights.
I thought they did.
No, it's Mardi Gras.
Is it? They should do one for Horror Nights.
I wish.
Most people will be drunk and won't care and just spend money anyway.
Sounds so fun. I want to do that.
But I can't think of anything else. Like I say, episode 511 will be your friend because...
Absolutely.
We could spend an entire episode here of this, but we did spend an entire episode, so I would definitely, James, go back and listen to that. And I hope this helps, and I hope you have an amazing time.
And we want to hear about it.
Yeah, because I'm sure you will, and I get it from, you know, as someone, I'm a northerner, I don't like spending money, and you don't want it to impact your holiday, so I do get it. But as I say, these trips are expensive.
Yeah,
but worth
post up how your trip was in the Producers Club if you're in there.
Yeah, she isn't, so... Join.
Yeah.
No, he's trying to save money in the parks. It's not to join the producers.
No, that's true. He said his best wishes and kind regards.
Yes, I hope this ramble for the last half an hour, and we have been rambling for about half an hour.
I think it's been productive rambling though.
As I think the freestyle, like the freestyle water thing is a huge...
We appear to be experts on that.
Well, if you're buying 4 bottles of water every 2 or 3 hours, you're talking... like $25 a time, and that's just for water. It's crazy.
No, don't do that.
No.
But enjoy yourself, man. You can literally go through Horror Nights. If it's your first Horror Nights, I don't know. Absorb everything there. You can literally enjoy scare zones without spending a cent. Just go through there, enjoy that, and remember, just have a good time.
Absolutely, yes. Agree with that. Okay, that's going to wrap up this week's show, and we're going to end this time with a listener submitted How Bad is Fast and Furious? And this is from David Bailey. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fast and Furious Supercharged is so bad.
How bad is it?
Fast and Furious Supercharged is so bad, it's the only ride to ever raise Stormforce Acceleron's self-esteem.
Wow.
Whoa! That's a good one.
That's probably true.
Please send us your How Bad is Fast and Furious Supercharged jokes, along with which stick gets your lick recordings and your HHN 33 house rankings to podcast@uuopodcast.com. That's going to do it, and we'll catch you next time.
Are you insane? Get out of here. The curse, it's real. The podcast is over. So, the Magi want you to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcast news and articles, check out our blog at uuopodcast.com. Contact us by emailing us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. And if you want to join the Producers Club, email us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. Silence! With your subscriptions, we shall rule for all eternity. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Not even the Magi can save you now. There is no escape. Your end shall be my beginning. Prepare yourself for your next trip by emailing Michelle at portkeyvacations.com. She can take care of all aspects of your next Universal Orlando vacation. We hope you enjoyed your podcast. Please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the prepare to forfeit your souls. Check out the other podcasts on the UUOP network. Rush of Fear, Halloween Horror Nights podcast, the theme park duo for all your West Coast news and info, the Taste of Universal, Universal Orlando Food podcast, and the newest podcast on the network, the Port Key Passport, our Disney-centric podcast. So hey, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. I would have enjoyed this podcast a lot more if I had gotten my cup of coffee.